An issue here that we're dealing with is finding out what happened in that plane crash. It was something that nobody saw coming, but what we're dealing with, the cars and the trucks below on I-85, miracle, nothing happened, but this is what drivers saw.
There was a small plane that was taken off from the Lexington airport. At some point in time, descended.
Rush hour, Wednesday in Davidson County. Police say a twin-engine aircraft fell out of the sky and into traffic along the busy interstate after it took off from Lexington Airport.
You know, I was just driving, and then I randomly just started seeing an airplane, like it was coming like on a slant, coming down really fast.
One driver saw the plane as it struggled to maintain altitude.
You know, didn't know if it was like a stunt or something, but relatively quick, I noticed, because after I saw that, I noticed it was a flame.
He says the aircraft fuel spilled out onto the roadway, causing multiple fires to break out after the crash. Emergency crews quickly reached the scene after explosions burst from the wreckage.
The first explosion when it first landed, and then about 5 minutes after, it seemed like the fuel from the airplane started to burn.
Dozens of commuters on I-85 avoided the crash. One life was spared after an 18-wheeler traveling south on Interstate 85 took the brunt force of the impact.
The operator of the tractor trailer was transported to Lexington Memorial Hospital with minor injuries.
This happened on the freeway the way it did, Hawker, and investigators don't have the luxury of a cockpit voice recorder here. What kind of leads are they going to go on?
Well, they also don't have a flight data recorder, so they're not going to be able to retrieve any information. So the FAA, they're all going to have to rely on, things like the radar track, the air traffic control communications. This aircraft took off from a non-towered airport, so it's not like he was talking with any air traffic controllers. Weather conditions in the area, I was talking with a chief meteorologist, Tara Lane, earlier, and she told me there was nothing really to glance an eye at over there yesterday. Pilot and the maintenance issues with maybe some logs that would be pulled from fuel and what were the most recent overhaul checks on that aircraft. Something else that the FAA looks into heavily is somebody's personal life leading up to a plane crashing. So that's cell phone records, and they'll interview, family members and close friends because they want to know what type of things and what activities were going on in this person's life before they went to that aircraft. Was there something causing maybe distraction that could cause them to become situationally unaware of what was going on? Because these very small things on a plane could lead to disaster like this.
Yeah, absolutely. A bunch of small things really lead up to something big like that. All right, Hawker, thank you very much for that information.